It was good. Yeah, we had a little excursion today, a different way to watch a film, which was interesting and delightful at the same time. You know,
Super fun.
I'm really just stoked about all the fucking scattered ass that's out around Denver these days, with the heat that's out there.
The free range bras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the free range bras. I mean, it is wild. And I think it's because these ladies are always walking uphill. These are the mountains, so their asses just look delightful, you know?
Caked up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Caked up. Is that a term?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad that it's out there.
Welcome back to Rabbit Troop Sucks for ass talk, getting caked up.
We're simple creatures.
We're a podcast about obscure, forgotten about, and often overlooked films. And Jeremy's right. We'll talk about all things that led us to this movie today. But first, introductions. As always, I'm Paul. Next to me is Michael.
Hola.
There's Jeremy in studio.
Yeehaw!
And we got Colin, baby.
Nay.
We lost some people along the way.
Yeah.
It happens.
We did. But Lamar joined us for the movie, unable to join us for the recording. We almost had Brent today. Everyone just too much partying, Jeremy. You come to town and people can't
You know?
hang.
Can't keep up with you, big boy.
They can't. Well, I
Big
don't
boy.
think that,
Big dog's got to eat.
I've had many decades, well, just 2 or 3 really, where I've learned to control and regulate my
Regulators.
Regulators.
On
yeah,
up.
regulate.
Yeah.
Where, you know, because you don't want to go over the line, you know. You go over the line, never good.
Kind of feels like you spent a lot of time training how to raise that bar.
Well, the bar raises naturally, you know. It's not like you're seeking to raise the bar.
Yeah.
But it happens naturally. But the bar lowers, too, as you get older. It's got to
For
come
sure.
back down.
The bar,
you
at
know?
our age, it's hard to keep
Yeah.
the bar up sometimes.
What's crazy is behind the scenes, I saw Mike take down the bar, and I was like, "What is he doing with it?" And I realized it was hollowed out and filled with booze.
Sometimes
Well,
you
you know.
need to drink straight from the
Yeah,
bar.
that's a Happy Gilmore 2 trick he learned.
Hey, Jeremy, booze bar.
That's
TM.
right. TM. We got it, guys. We sell booze in fucking 6-meter fucking tubes.
Yeah, it's like remember rain sticks? It's like that, but just with booze in it.
It's adult time.
Yeah.
Adult rain sticks.
Where's my booze tube?
Is it raining inside of your head and you also don't want it to and sort of want it to? Rain sticks. Visit your local liquor store. They'll love it.
They will.
Love rain sticks.
Hey, where are you getting
know?
them rain sticks at, though?
They're Jeremy, they're called gluggers. Hey, we'll get to several things about this movie in a second, but let's go New York Ninja 1984/2021 question mark. Originally shot in 1984 and not finished until 2021, New York Ninja is about a sound technician for a news station who becomes a vigilante ninja in New York City after his pregnant wife is murdered.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, I'm going to throw this to Colin, how this movie came to pass, Vinegar Syndrome, which is also in Lakewood, Colorado, where my wife picked up this movie. Mike and I had seen, Mike, had you seen this movie
Have you
before?
been to this place
have, yeah.
before? Vinegar Syndrome.
I have not, so...
We should have gone there.
Well, we will
That was a missed opportunity.
We will absolutely be venturing there in the future. But yeah, my wife picked up this movie for us to watch amongst a couple others. Vinegar Syndrome is kind of part of this movie, which we'll talk about in a second. And then the way we watched this movie, it's my birthday weekend. She rented out basically a theater room in a hotel/apartment complex, and we had a screener room. We watched this, had some drinks. Colin, do you want to tell us about Vinegar Syndrome?
Sure. Yeah. So Vinegar Syndrome is a local kind of, looks like a cooperative group with a goal of, you know, kind of maintaining and you know, kind of developing these cult classics, these kind of unfinished films. And so kind of specifically for today, they took New York Ninja, which was a film that was fully filmed, but didn't have any audio or script. So they wrote and recorded audio and dialogue for this movie and put it all together for us.
That's wild, dude.
It is.
That is fucking bonkers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They did a pretty good job. So do we know, presumably when they made the movie, they did record audio. Was it lost?
It was
Okay.
lost. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
All right.
it was in the back of a Pinto, and you know what happens when those things
They
get
just,
rear-ended.
yeah, it just went up.
Yeah.
Tell
Good
me
night.
what happened.
Well,
Show me.
when you go into the rear of a Pinto,
Caked
it
up.
does not like that, and it explodes.
I see.
Yeah, it gets very angry.
Yeah. Yes.
So
yeah.
audio's lost. Sorry about that, guys. Blame Ford. You know.
I do.
The one of the kind of interesting things that they kind of seem to focus on is these kind of B level movies, these kind of horror movies, and they're not trying to restore cream of the crop films here. They kind of have
No, like they're not gonna do Titanic at some point.
yeah, they're not recreating the Criterion Collection. I think they
So
kind of
this
have their own niche.
this operation is basically just us if we had money and talent.
Us if we had money.
Okay. Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Colin.
You didn't feel
Well,
there was talent in this?
I mean, I would have not have done as well of a job as these guys did. You know. I do. So one of the things that you'll notice as you go through this movie, some of the words match up with the people that are talking, and then sometimes they completely do not. And you're like, I don't know what they like. I want to know what they were saying at the time the movie was filmed because it wasn't just what I heard.
Yeah. Like how absolutely different this movie would have been if they had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of curious what people even recollect about recording and being in this film. I mean, they had to have contacted several people about this. Like,
Did they, or was this just like public domain?
I don't know.
Yeah. I think the crazy thing is the IMDb ratings. The ratings of this movie are reasonable. Like they're not as
Right.
bad as you would think.
That's fair. Honestly, I think this movie would have been much worse if it was not re-recorded. I think that
Agreed.
really added to it.
Sure.
Just because it's kind of fun lore.
Yeah, you
Right.
go in knowing.
Yeah, but also like it just kind of added to the zaniness.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
what we should note, like, so some of the zaniness is this is a movie directed by John Liu, and the main character is named John Liu. And he is overdubbed by Don the Dragon Wilson, which is amazing. And he's been in many films that I've seen over the years. And they get notable people to somewhat like dub over, which I think is really cool. I absolutely agree with Mike on this. This is my second viewing of this film. The first one was like probably closer to 2021, 22. If this movie was just like straightforward, I don't think it would be as fun. Like, because I think a lot of us watching this is just speculating what if. And clearly this company did the same. And I thought they did an amazing job at it.
Agreed.
But like, who the hell knows? Like, there could have been, I mean, guys, we're talking about like plutonium killers and guys like radiating his body versus like, man.
Well, that's the other thing. This movie has some degree of like supernatural aspect to it that is never ever explained.
No.
Never really like referenced to. It's just like these weird things are happening. That this doesn't seem like normal human things that are
Yeah,
happening.
there's like a sci-fi
and it's
aspect
like I
that's
said,
never
it
brought
never
up.
brought. It's never brought up. It's never referenced. It just happens in front of your eyes.
It doesn't
and
need to be.
It drifts. You drift on through
Yeah.
your life.
Jeremy's favorite thing that he noted in like the genres of this film, Jeremy loves when ninjas are in white garb.
Mm-hmm.
He loves that they're in the day. And I was like, those guys thought he was a cloud on the roof.
That's
He
true.
blended right in. You
That's
didn't
the
see him-
only time that I will give Paul his white ninja fucking glory. Because maybe they did
Rooftop
think he was a cloud. Like, why is this cloud so low and on the edge of the fucking outhouse?
Why does this cloud keep throwing ninja stars at me?
Oh my god, it's raining ninja stars from this
Worst
cloud.
goddamn cloud.
What if he was amongst like on a sheep farm?
Yeah, that would be a perfect time for that fucking white ninja suit
I am
to
opportunity
blend in
there.
amongst
I'm
the
starting.
sheep.
I'm starting a list.
Yeah, times where white ninja suits are appropriate.
He
That's a
milk,
poster.
a vat of milk.
Yeah, like you're going to be fighting in a vat of milk.
Yeah. We just do a new movie like Farm Ninja where he's just sneaking around sheeps and milk vats.
It's a little cow outfit.
Yeah, well, yeah,
That'd be
exactly.
amazing.
He's coming out of the back of a cow like Ace Ventura.
Listen, you go fucking 40 miles east of here, Mike. That shit's happening.
oh
right?
yeah,
It's not a cow, is it? Oh my god, it's a ninja.
pretty hot in those cows.
This movie is brutal right off the bat, and I want to give a lot of credit to Jeremy for really not understanding the first 2 minutes of this movie. So the first 2 minutes of the movie are like pretty direct. Like it doesn't even need a lot of dialogue. So basically, John, the lead, is like bye to his wife, and she's like, "Hey, take it easy," and they part ways like in the New York streets. Basically, another woman is being kidnapped into a car, and she like leaves her bag behind, and like a good citizen, John's wife only sees the bag left behind, not that there's this tussle. She's like, "Hey, you left your bag," and then quickly realizes that there are a bunch of criminals involved. And she's like, "Oh my God," and runs off. And this guy just immediately runs up, cuts her throat, pushes her down a flight of steps, and
Checks
then,
his biceps.
and his watch.
Yeah.
This guy poses for the camera, checks his watch and biceps, and then throws a knife into her stomach. And she is pregnant.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. She is gone. And you know who doesn't like this? Forlorn John.
He goes fucking nuts, dude. This guy is losing his mind.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a fair response.
It is true. It's a fair response.
But good God, we didn't even need dialogue in this film. As I said, like there are Forlorn John. There are so many scenes of him just looking at the ocean, angry.
Yeah,
So
making grimacing
Yeah.
faces.
He hurts his hands intentionally a lot.
Yeah. Was it his birthday or her birthday?
Was it an anniversary?
It said happy birthday.
Oh yeah, when he went
he had a-
ham on like all the balloons and whatnot.
Yeah, he had a foldable table on the rooftops for some
I
reason.
think it was his birthday because he had the card from his wife.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. You're right.
I don't know that he read. Well, I don't know. I think it was his birthday.
Okay. Yeah, it's a sad thing on your birthday when your wife gets murdered.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
So basically, as John or anyone would do, he goes to the rooftop after the murdering. And yeah, there's like party supplies. It was like a romantic.
Did he know that stuff was up there?
I have no idea.
It was a pleasant surprise. After
Yeah.
It was somebody else's. Like,
trying-
fuck.
Oh my God, someone left this for me. Surprise party. Yeah, he gets to the rooftop. I mean, assuming his wife set this up, or at least he knew that they were going to meet at this point in time. And there's these gifts, and he goes just insane on a table. And then he finds out that in one of the gifts, it was a wrapped, framed photo of him and his wife. So he crumples the glass photo, like wringing out a sponge or a towel in his hands. Again, made out of glass.
There's blood everywhere.
It
Yeah.
does not go well
No.
for him.
We do.
But
have
no,
to
he
think
heals
about
up
this
fine.
a little bit, because if it was his birthday, she had to have set this up before she was murdered.
Correct.
Or he set it up for himself. Was this like
I like that.
I like to think that he set it up like
Yeah.
kind of crying the whole time.
Oh my God.
This sucks.
This is what she would have given me this frame.
torture.
This was her favorite picture she would have given to me.
There were balloons, a little happy birthday.
The card that he
cardboard.
wrote,
Yeah.
he wrote himself as if it was from his wife.
He like rewraps like boudoir photos he took. He's
Yeah.
like, this is what she would have given me. She would have liked this.
It's just like a penthouse with her face cut out on top of him.
Like a handful of china plates for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
If my wife and
Mike, he wasn't that elaborate. He cut out the penthouse model's face and just wrote her name. He's like, I'll remember.
Yeah, I'll know who this is.
All right.
It's a different time.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
Don't we meet Sunglasses Man at some point right now?
A little kid is getting shaken down by
yeah.
a gang right now. So, like, I don't know how long this is after, but John goes to the subway station stairwell where his wife was stabbed, and he puts down some flowers and kind of is saying a silent prayer. And as this is happening, a gang is roughing the shit up of a kid. Like, the gang members are like 35 plus,
Yes.
and this kid's like 9.
Well, in some so you see gang members like attacking people throughout like the intro of this movie. Like it just happens as like background stuff. But all the gang members seem to be wearing like Village People clothing, like they're like the macabre versions. Of
Yeah,
Village
they've all
People.
got weird masks.
Yeah, I don't understand
and the
that.
jock strap on the outside.
Yeah, they wear their jock straps on the outside, which we developed was a logical reason of.
Yeah, we talked
of
it through
action.
it, and we're not going to tell you what it was, but we figured it out.
Yeah.
So be creative. They also have like a variety of weirdo weapons. Like some of them have nunchucks, some of them just have like random like street
Well, some
traps.
have
All
like
bamboo.
poles.
Bamboo poles.
Like where'd
yeah.
that come from?
Not even poles, like little, almost
Little-
like wisps.
yeah.
Right, like you get at the checkout at IKEA.
It looks like
dowels or
it looks
whatever.
like if you didn't wear a shirt and you got whacked, it would hurt. Like it would sting, but it's not gonna like knock you out. Like that guy next to you, I was like, a gun or like I don't know, like an axe or a
Yeah,
knife.
some guys have swords. Some guys have will have an axe.
A couple
but
guys
then,
have pistols.
Yeah, some guys have. But then there's like I said, the low man on the totem pole. They get like a 2x4 or like a bamboo.
Well, you
pole.
got to level up. They don't have the points yet.
Right,
They don't
yeah.
have the XP.
Yeah,
What do you
that's
think the
true.
currency system is here?
Smiles.
Spooge mana.
The Gil, probably.
It's never Gil. It's
Isn't
only
it?
no.
It's gold like Dragon Warrior.
Classic.
What was this kid's role in all this?
Being a kid?
Did he like run errands for these guys?
No. Punching bag.
I see.
Oh,
They just hated this
Well,
one
no,
kid
he
in particular.
started the fucking Ninja Boy Scouts.
Well, I mean later.
Later
But
he
right
did,
right
yeah.
now, Mike's like, why he owes them money or something.
Well,
Yeah.
this is his motivation for starting the Ninja Boy Scouts.
well, we don't have the ninja yet. Buddy.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, I think
well,
so.
God damn it, Paul.
I think the group that jumps him, they're like, oh, street kids just have money. Like they're rapscallions.
So they were just rolling this kid because they thought he had cash.
It's
Hell
lunch
yeah.
money.
Okay, I thought maybe he was like a junior member of the gang.
Well, they said that he owed them money.
Right,
Or
that's
what?
what- yeah.
It was never mentioned what
But,
that
yeah,
was.
well, who knows?
because he was a kid on the streets of New York, and all the kids on the streets of New York owe these guys money.
Yeah.
NY
Just protection
Justice.
yeah.
NY Loan Sharks.
And what? Well, we do.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
It's like, well, who's lending this 9-year-old kid money?
he's good for it.
Yeah.
he's not.
Pail
He's
Kids.
not good
You
for
know,
it.
he's clearly not.
He needs a job.
He's like, I need Adam Bomb. Garbage Pail Kid.
We do now meet Jeremy. We do meet Radiation Guy, and my favorite of this movie,
Is this
Ponytail.
thick candle?
Yeah, rat tail.
Rat Tail.
Chewing on a rat tail.
Yeah, so we meet one of the big baddies of the film, which is Plutonium Man.
Yeah, literally, that's what his name is.
He's radiating himself, and his driver bodyguard is named Rat Tail, and he
Yeah.
loves to chew on the rat.
He's chewing on the
Yeah,
rat
so he
tail.
takes the rat tail from around his head and puts it in his mouth, and
Yeah.
he grinds it when he's angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also has like a cane that has a wolf head. He keeps licking it.
He keeps rubbing against his face.
Oh, he loves rubbing.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's gonna get acne if he keeps that.
Well, yeah.
It's not good for your
That's
skin.
what the ponytails, the
you-
rat tail's for. It's
if you-
exfoliating.
If you keep rubbing it, you go blind.
Well, and I also
I've heard that.
I also think, and I don't want to say the G word, but I do think that the rat tail is a raging homosexual.
Okay,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
interesting. That's never really explained.
Well,
in the
I
movie.
think that it's explained during the ending sword fight.
you're positing that his fighting style.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You mean drunken fencing?
Drunken fencing. Yeah.
Well, before drunken fencing,
That was
it
a
was
bizarre move.
Yeah, he had some
yeah.
risque moves. Like
It worked-
he
it
was
worked for a while.
presenting his ass to that man
That
as
just
if
throws
he
people
wanted
off.
to be stabbed.
He's pretty French.
Yeah. Well, so the reason we see these two people is Rat Tail's the limo driver. Plutonium Man is in the back, and they're meeting with some random other skis ball in a different limo.
I couldn't understand if this guy was a good guy or a bad guy.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
But so he had pictures of women that he wanted Plutonium Man to kidnap.
Yeah.
But then later in the movie, isn't he talking to like young Lawrence Fishburne cop?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is. But I mean, my view is that guy's full of shit,
Yeah.
and he was just saying that, and he's still a bad guy.
Okay.
But my question in that though is. What Jeremy's asking is, I don't know if that guy ever had real authority to actually do some things. So my thought is, he maybe too was working for the government, but was clearly a bad guy. Regardless, that guy's a
Yeah.
bad guy. But the way he approaches
Yeah.
that cop later, he's like, "Oh, I just work for Interpol," and the guy's like, "Well, thanks for reaching out." He's like, "Yep, no problem." I'm like,
I,
there's like,
I didn't understand that.
yeah,
whole
like the
scene.
guy just
I
like
don't get what's
rolls up,
going on.
like, yeah, like I have authority and I'm going to tell you stuff. And the guy's like, I just like the intel.
Well,
was like,
I mean, that's what happens when you have a movie with no script and you're making it up. Sometimes you take liberties.
that's fair.
But yeah, he's clearly like a sex trafficker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And he's-
or
yeah.
maybe he's just making 80s MTV music videos.
I see.
Because
He-
we might have been, we were confused on that at the end.
Yeah, he's
That's
the money.
fair.
He's got money. That's the important
Yeah,
part.
he's
I
got money.
want-
He wants the ladies.
I want my MTV.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going through this whole fucking casting process. I'll
no, just
grab
could you
broads
just
off the
kidnap
street.
these people? But
Yeah.
he has headshots. He knows who he's after.
Yeah, but he's also not very discerning because when the guy just is like, "I've got these other broads," he's like, "I'll just."
He's like, yeah, whatever you got is fine. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll pay extra for just the trash
Yeah.
you have. Yeah,
Right, yeah.
Well, and some of it was trash.
Do you think
know?
the ninja in this movie could get money for nothing and chicks for free?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Most definitely.
Well, I mean-
Especially
I
if
mean,
you're the white
He
ninja
could
in New
steal the
York.
money.
And
Yeah.
those ninja stars. I mean, when they come
Yeah.
out.
Who? I mean, I wonder who. So he, spoiler alert. He has ninja stars that have his name on them. Like it says New York
Yeah,
Ninja on them.
that's a calling
Who,
card.
do you think? Where did he have those made?
New York.
Yeah, he just went to a store like, hey, can you
New York
bodega.
Ninja
can you
Emporium.
engrave these ninja stars for me? I need a lot of them. They're like, are you the New York Ninja? He's like, no.
No, this is just brand.
I can't imagine the double take everyone took when they were like watching this movie without audio, and they're like, "Holy shit!" It says New York.
Yeah,
Ninja on the
he
shuriken.
he
I
branded
feel
them.
like he just wrote the New York Ninja on the fucking ninja stars with like,
like a Sharpie?
Sharpie, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
it's easier.
Well, I think I think he's trying to be like, it'd be really nice if you could return them. So like maybe he has like a little like
Yeah, he puts like a
drop
PO
off.
box
Zip
in there.
code on
These are like $3 a piece. So if you find one, just drop it.
I'm
in
not
the
I'm not a
mailbox.
rich New York ninja. I'm just trying to be a good New York ninja.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, we're gonna meet New York Ninja.
we are. Yeah.
He comes out. He's battling.
Yeah.
People are in trouble. This guy's like throwing shurikens. He takes down a couple people right off the bat and runs off. The next time we see him, way more extended scene. Do you guys remember the?
Well, he's on roller skates.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, do you remember the
This
device he
was
uses?
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
bonkers.
Well,
If by
you know-
bonkers you mean the most amazing thing ever, then yes.
It takes too long to run down the streets and karate chop people.
Yeah.
You need to roll poorly.
Dude, I guarantee you I could run faster than somebody on roller skates.
Yeah, well, he's new. He's starting out as the New York Ninja. He's got to work out some kinks.
All right,
He's
I
got
mean-
ideas. He's brainstorming. He's trying to apply things. Not everything's gonna be a winner right
This
out
was
of the gate.
this was just
This
an
scene was
official idea.
one of my favorites of the movie.
Going back to the drawing
it
board.
was-
the roller skates.
The roller skates, yeah.
I mean,
He should have practiced a little bit.
well, he didn't have time. Okay, this escalated quickly.
also the way he like heaved his body sometimes with the skates and like went into swan moves. It was
Oh, yeah.
it was beautiful.
It was.
Yeah.
So help me out. My next note after the roller skating thing is secret of the delicate unit. Do we know what that means? Why did I write this?
I
that,
think we were
because
talking
that was
about
part of the
something different at the
plutonium,
time.
man.
Plutonium. Okay.
Yeah, I was written on the box. Good call.
Yeah.
Good call, Colin.
Oh, is this where he's like clearly jerking off into that box?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So
He lifts it up, yeah.
Plutonium Man, this villain that we said has somewhat mystic powers. Maybe he is opening a box of plutonium
Delicate.
Presumably.
and is melting his body and clearly in a masturbatory situation.
Yeah, like he is fucking that box of plutonium.
It's-
Oh, definitely.
He's fucking his melting hand.
yeah.
amongst other things.
Well, that feels good, Colin.
Yeah.
Is that like the stranger
When
where
you
you
put-
sit on it?
Yeah.
okay.
When you put your hand near plutonium, it gets warm.
If you don't have a pony keg of fucking Astrolube, then you melt your hand and use
I
that.
think this would be a perfect situation.
Emergency situation only.
Your hand becomes the lube.
Yeah, this would be a perfect situation for goo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. He did have a goo hand for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for us.
Yeah, we got there.
Yeah.
We got some reporters who are really not giving a shit about the crimes.
This
thi-
is all weird.
This was kind of poorly explained. So the only reason I knew what was going on was because of the synopsis. He's like, because he's a sound recordist. That is not
John.
Yeah, John is the ninja. This is not mentioned at all until
It's
you
focused on at one point though.
right until you see him in this van.
Oh, shit, he's really good at this.
with like some nerd and this lady,
Yeah.
like a videographer and a reporter, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
And he's the sound technician.
Yeah, and they're driving around like doing an expose on street thugs, I guess.
Yeah.
And they don't know that John. This was confusing for me for a while. They don't know that their buddy is the ninja.
Yeah.
But he does like the Superman Clark
Yeah.
Kent thing, and he was like, "Oh, I got to go get a snack," and he'll disappear, and then like the ninja will show up and beat everyone's ass, and then he'll come back and be like, "Did I miss anything?"
The ninja beats a lot of people's ass, but then like one person gets the upper hand on the ninja, and then
Yeah,
everybody
well-
gets kidnapped for a little bit.
Well, that's true.
You got to break in your ninja skills. You just
Yeah.
don't have all of them. You got to level those up too. Like, in Ninja Gaiden, when you have like Shuriken level 1, you're throwing 1, but Shuriken level 3, you have like a flame Shuriken circling you. It is a sight to behold.
A shurikendong.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
You're just a flaming ninja at that point.
Yeah.
You know,
You're a rat tail, basically.
if I had to say anything, it'd be from going back to last week. Jeremy, green flames, Jeremy.
Oh, God.
There's something I actually forgot to say about last week, and Lamar's not here, and then I forgot because I was going to open with it. So last week we did Big Trouble in Little China. Big Trouble. With that, I forgot to tell, and I had in my notes, Lamar and I saw Big Trouble in Little China in the theater, and I know you might be like, oh, like as kids. I said, yeah, I saw that movie as a kid when it came out. We saw that movie as adults, and we saw it pre-pandemic, maybe a year or so before, and we saw it at the Alamo Drafthouse by Sloan's
Nice.
Lake. And the reason we saw it there is, I mean, they do a lot of retro films, super cool. We all love Alamo Drafthouse in here. Great food, awesome movie experience. And sometimes they have guests, and our guest was Macaulay Culkin, who is the host of this event. And the whole deal was he just came out and he's like, yeah, I'm going to like different theaters. I'm showing my favorite movies and just talking about them. And that was it. He came out for like a second. He's like, we're going to watch this movie. They loaded up the wrong movie, which was
What did they load up?
Showdown in Little Tokyo with Brandon Lee.
Okay. Do you think that was like a fun
Dulce in that
purpose
one.
oopsie daisy?
I think that might have been another movie that might have been on the
Okay.
tour.
Okay.
So then they loaded up the movie. We all watched it as a theater, and then it came out, and for like a half hour, did a Q&A, and it was the randomest questions you could ever imagine in your life, and it was just a lot of fun. It was very affordable, but it was just Macaulay Culkin talking about Big Trouble in Little China.
Nice.
I liked it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just like this
Worthy.
movie. He came out and he was like, and then you need to see New York Ninja, and I was like, I will Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. And then you watched it before 2021 and you're like, there's no sound of this shit. Threw down your beer and fucking walked out.
Whoa,
2020 Macaulay Culkin was a different beast.
Yeah.
that's true.
True.
Yeah, he was on the Rampage.
Yeah.
He was playing Rampage,
I'd watch that.
the Rampage movie.
This
No,
movie without
just
sound.
Macaulay Culkin playing Rampage.
Oh, that's smart. With the NES game?
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, we get a bunch of crime dudes going back to this movie. It's very kind of like the thing I didn't really understand, kind of going into it. I thought at first like these low level thugs were working for Plutonium Man. That is just not the case.
Right.
Like,
I also thought that.
yeah, he's like just independent, and he doesn't really like these other thugs either.
Yeah. So, okay. So, Interpol guy gives Plutonium Man the list of the women that he wants kidnapped, right?
Yes.
But don't the thugs kidnap the women?
Yes.
Well, the three thugs.
So were there like multiple different
Yeah, there were
factions
different
of thugs?
factions of
Yeah.
thugs.
Well, they all dressed the same, so it was very confusing.
Mountain
for me.
thugs.
Like, this is a melting pot of a city.
Yeah, I think there's the general bullshit thugs with their jock straps and whatever. But then there were the three guys,
Those guys-
cufflinks. and-
Okay.
Yeah.
The leather jacket guy, the guy with the pistol.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then there was like
Pistol Pete.
the thugs that pick on little kids.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
everyone
Yeah,
does
yeah.
that.
So you got the
But-
three thug
yeah.
factions.
The
those are the toughest thugs.
Yeah.
The kid thugs.
I think Cufflinks faction works for
Cufflinks.
Plutonium Man.
Okay.
And then, presumably other street gangs, if they get some, wandering broad,
Yeah.
can bring them to those guys.
So they were like outsourcing.
Yeah, well, I just think they kind of probably.
Well, I mean,
they probably have a
that
reputation.
Yeah.
one guy wanted a lot of broads. So
He
I
did.
mean,
He had a stack of photos.
I think these
Yeah.
like common street thugs probably know like just grab a couple women, we'll be able to sell
Yeah.
them something.
Bring him to
you know?
cufflinks. And
He's
They're-
like going to Baskin and Robbins. You can't just have one
Yeah.
flavor. You gotta have some samples.
yeah, all the scoops.
They play with their scream hole and then unload them on Plutonium Man.
Well, basically the ninja's like really jamming up the works for everyone. And what I do like on the news is like, hey everyone, Ninja Fever. New York is in love with the ninjas, and now everyone's wearing like I love the New York Ninja T-shirt.
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
There's
that-
already merch.
Oh my God, Denver, where are your ninjas? Because I want to wear the I love
asked
Denver
that
Ninjas. Yeah,
After the movie was, I was like, "Where's the fucking Denver Ninjas, dude?
yeah,
He's not out there." But maybe one of our listeners could make this happen.
yeah. And we will wear your shirt that you send us
Yeah.
for free.
I didn't want to ruin his secret, but that's why Lamar's not here right now.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
If he's wearing white, I'm gonna be pissed.
Well, this kid also jams up the works for the ninja because this kid's getting his ass kicked again, and John / the ninja steps in, and now finally one of these thugs has a gun. He shoots John, and then this kid jumps in front of the way to protect John, and he gets shot too.
Yeah. But it's okay. It doesn't.
Hey, a couple incense sticks, and you just poke those little bullets right out of you.
Yeah.
And it's that several weeks later, everyone's healed up.
Yeah. They're all better. They do some underwear fishing.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
yeah.
fishing.
This is my favorite part of the movie.
The underwear fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where like
This
John
reminded me of home.
This
you know?
is, John is now like taking over as like a father figure to this kid. They're like fishing. They're
Yeah.
healing wounds.
You lay shirtless next to each other for a couple weeks. It's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing problematic.
Probably watching
about
talk shows.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Let me
felt
tell you
Phil
something.
Donahue.
If you put your face in the fucking East River in New York City,
What?
like you're gonna have to go seek medical attention after that. Like you're gonna have pink eye, all sorts of shit happening.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you can eat the fish out of the East River.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you can or not, but
I'm
I'm
sure
going to
someone
tell you
does.
an answer.
Yeah.
Some people did, Mike.
Yeah.
At a past tense, they
they're
did.
not. They're not anymore.
He has a job. He can go buy food. He doesn't have to fish for food.
That's true. He does have a job, and it seems like he goes to it from time to time. Even.
Colin, when Jeremy rolled up today, he pulled a bird out of the sky and just ate it.
Yeah.
He was like, "Boom, there's my appetizer."
It's like, call me Osborne, bitches.
yeah, but he's a hillbilly ninja.
That's right.
You know what I like? Now that they're healing up and we see like feeling good, almost pseudo montage, we see that plutonium guy also has the power of hypnosis. So now he's like, hey, he like goes up to this woman at like a club or something. He's like, did you drop this? And she's like, no. He's like, look closer into it. And she's like, all right.
And now we get to my new
This
favorite
Jeremy's
scene of the
favorite
movie.
Lady in car.
Oh yeah, he's like this girl has massive hangers,
Like monstrous, dude.
and he is just
Monstrous. And they're natural, heavy hangers. dude.
okay. Yeah, and he's going
Killing
to
Colin.
he's going to town on these things in the back of a car, but like also melting her with his plutonium.
Yeah, he's like
powers.
grabbing
Yeah.
her back and like she has like scratch melt marks on
Yeah.
her back. But she seems into it. I mean, she's
Yeah,
hypnotizing.
she
Yeah.
was hypnotized.
What
Wow.
was the
Yeah.
what was he? Does he get powers from this? Was he stealing her essence?
I think he's just a creeper.
or that was what he was into.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the power, like the hypnotizer, getter, strangler to death
Yeah.
while he's jizzing inside of her.
So
Yeah.
he likes
Jesus.
girls with big naturals and
Really escalated. Really
That-
escalated.
That's what happened.
yeah. No,
He
you're
was-
not,
and
you're not wrong.
he's also not wrong. Colin's just a straight shooter.
Yeah, why would you
Yeah,
be
he
so
is.
provocative but so correct?
He's shooting all over.
Yeah, there's probably a reason this movie didn't get totally finished.
Yeah, someone quote unquote lost the audio. Like we can't let this
We
out.
can never let this out.
It was just a narration of that guy saying exactly what Colin did, and someone's like, no.
No.
Quick, Benny, hit the back of the Pinto.
84, they were like, man, this kid's gonna be like the new Short Round. This John's gonna be the new Indiana Jones. Then we get to this scene, and people are like, oh shit,
This is problematic.
oh boy, the melt sex scene.
Yeah. Oh, and she melted right into him too.
Yeah, real
Yeah.
smelting.
He's gonna be washing that off
Well,
all week.
and this goes to like my
Your next favorite part?
My next
Go to your
favorite part. When they're moving the chesty broad in the trash can.
Well, let's go for a couple things. So, first, a bunch of thugs. The next morning, a bunch of thugs roll up, and this like weird dude is just like sitting in his car, and they're like, "Hey, man, what's going on?" And like he kills them real quick. We find out that there's a plutonium killer on the loose, so a lot of stuff's unfolding. And then we see this woman who he was having sex with. Her dead body is in a trash can.
like folded up.
Yeah, and the cops are like taking notes, but it just looks like they were looking at a rack.
Yeah.
And then two
They were
cops,
doing both.
And then two cops. It looks like they're gonna move her because she's like almost like.
Well, they're like,
cartoon.
we're going to take her to the coroner.
Yeah, and they move her 3 inches, like,
they just
off a
walk
stoop,
off.
and then just walk off.
Yeah, like this is heavier than I thought it was gonna be. Kind
Yeah.
of smells weird. Like let's just leave it.
Like, these cans are too big to carry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no
those
one-
are heavy.
I don't want to do the
Now-
There's not enough room on the paperwork
like
to
s-
explain this.
Now, one of my favorite
Like
scenes
sandbags.
is the death of John's wife revealed a little clue that there was a cufflink, and John has this cufflink, and for whatever reason, this bozo who lost a cufflink is now just wearing one cufflink,
Well,
like
right.
for months. For months at this point in time.
Well, they only had the one set.
We
and they're
discussed this,
expensive.
Paul. These thugs do not get paid enough for two cufflinks.
True. But remember, John's walking down the street and he sees one of the thugs in a car and he sees his cufflink and he kind of pretends to like drop like a newspaper or something. And like imagine you're in your car and your hand is like, I don't know, a couple inches out of the car because your elbow's on the side of the window. Imagine now someone is 3 inches from your hand. That is an accurate portrayal. And he's looking at this cufflink for what seems like minutes, but it's really like 30 seconds. And the guy kind of looks up and John's like, oh, sorry. And just like walks And then that guy's like, I think he's a sound tech who works with that reporter. Go follow him.
Yeah, and this is a crazy premise anyway because multiple people could have the same style of cufflinks. They go on either side of a coat.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have to make sure that he doesn't have.
Yeah, ask to see the
thing.
other one first, obviously.
He had
Excuse me,
eaten
sir.
half the original cufflink.
Yeah, he
He
ate
was
it.
very intimate with
He
it.
should have just gotten to the car.
Yeah, did
no,
he
no.
eat the cufflink?
I mean, he put it in his mouth hole.
Yeah, all right.
Is that how you gain the powers as a ninja? You must put it in your mouth hole to obtain full power. Maximum power.
I
I'm
feel
sorry.
powerful now.
Yeah.
Maximum mouth hole power.
Yeah, so then they like kind of track Ninja down and stuff, but or John down. He's not in Spider-Man ninja gear, but you know how he escapes? A bunch of kids who love the ninja.
It's the Ninja Boy Scouts.
Yeah,
they come in.
They all
Make a
jump the
distraction.
criminals, and then John's outsies. But there's this other woman cop. I never caught her name. There's like a bunch of people we just don't know. She's kidnapped. She was there for a moment. She's kidnapped now.
Well, yeah, like John makes a deal with her partner.
The devil. No, I'm saying.
Yeah. To do I don't know what. But-
So like the Lawrence Fishburne cop has a partner who's kind of a partner, and she's like, oh, I'm gonna go undercover, and she does.
Yeah. Well, because like he's like, I want to capture this guy, and John's like, you're not gonna like this, but I want to kill him. He's like, yeah, that's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine with
Well,
this.
this woman who goes undercover puts on a jacket.
You could never tell. Yeah.
And where's the badge? Right
underneath it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right on the lapel.
I thought she was the reporter chick for a while.
Just in disguise.
Yeah, I thought they were the same.
Was that her superpower? She becomes.
She can report.
I can
detective.
become reporter chick.
I put on this jacket and they'll never know.
Yeah. You'll
I'm a
become a
report- I'm a
slightly
reporter
hotter cop.
I'm Ginny Law.
She could fight. She fights her way out of things later.
Her fight scene was my favorite fight scene. I think,
She doesn't
aside
fight
from
well.
the roller skating one. It is the most lazy, like, yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't fight well, but
yeah.
she
No,
does.
no.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I think she has like one kick that was like surprisingly good. It was kind of like holy cow,
Yeah.
because it was actually good.
Well, John showed her a couple moves. She forgot all but the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just focused on kicking that guy in the balls.
And speaking as like the one cop, like the guy we've been following around throughout, Jeremy has noted, young Lawrence Fishburne cop. He now knows that John is the ninja. So John, who dresses in like all white gear and is forlorn, as I said, all throughout the movie, like, I'm looking at the waves, I'm looking at the sky. Now he's in like full white gear minus ninja mask. And this cop just rolls up. He's like, yeah, dude, I totally know it's you. Like, and he's like, yeah. And that's where these guys are doing like, John's like, well, I want him dead, and you want me to bring him alive. And I like that real end scene. He's like, maybe. We'll see.
Listen, as long as I don't have to come in and clean up your bullshit, like do whatever you want.
I will obtain both cufflink powers, and you will all be destroyed, my friend. All of you, with my cufflink powers. Take that, Rat Tail.
Yeah.
Poor
We're going to get to Rat Tail.
yeah, we will.
And his dance. His freedom dance.
So majestic.
This is why doves cry.
It's why
It's not
I
the
cry.
sound of. This is why they cry.
No, I think Prince saw this movie when it was being filmed, fell in love with this guy's majestic dance moves,
That's what inspired Prince.
and he's like, "This is
movie.
what causes doves to die."
Yeah.
This and windmills.
Not to die.
to cry.
No, they're dying.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. Not really a ton happens more in this movie, I don't think.
Well, all of a sudden, it's going to be Ninja versus Driver. So we do get our showdown with Rat Tail. This guy rolls up and he's like, I'm going to start fighting people. They don't really like this. Simultaneously, we also got a gang who wants to meet the plutonium guy. So that's like simultaneously going to go on. So the driver goes to fight John while plutonium guy is going to go meet some gang members as the driver.
That's right.
Yeah,
He's faking him out.
Yeah.
Well, it's the cufflinks. So they're like, why are we doing all this work for whatever? And they're like, we should become the bosses since they want to take over.
Yeah.
They don't know.
He doesn't have time for that, though.
Yeah, they don't know who they're messing with.
This is a really elongated plan that went nowhere. Like this guy could have done anything else. So let's start there, and then we'll get to the driver.
Yeah.
So this guy, Plutonium Man, so these thugs are like, we need to meet you. The only way we'll do business. We've kidnapped this woman that you wanted. We will meet you, but you got to meet. And he's like, I never meet. And for some reason, he's calling them from the payphone across from their payphone.
Yeah. He can see them right
Yeah.
now.
And they're like, yo, man, that's whack. And he's like, whack it is, but fine, I will meet you. I will send my driver and I will be there. And they're like, yo, man, we did it. And they all like hopscotch off and then they high five. And then he like meanders off. And so now with him, these guys are like in some vacant lot and they're like, yeah. And so the window rolls down and they think he's the driver. And they open the door, guns ablazing.
And there's no one there.
Yeah, they're like, where's your boss? He's like, I don't know, man. He just told me to drive here. They're like, no, man, that's crazy. He's like, I don't know, man. I just follow the rules. And then he's like, by the way, I am that
It's
guy.
me
And
with 2 guns.
they're like, oh. And he's like, well, I'm going to kill you. And they're like, oh, shit. So one of you said this, and I totally thought this was true. One of the guys I thought to avoid being killed. So they open the door, and Plutonium Guy has 2 guns on them, 2 handguns. And one of the guys is like, oh shit, it's the ninja. And he looks up, and I totally thought
It
it
was
was
gonna be
like,
a fake
you're like,
out.
what's
Yeah.
that? Like almost like Back to the Future. And the guy looks up,
It's
and it was a
Ninja.
ninja
Yeah,
standing there.
He's there.
Yeah, I told you he was blended in with the clouds, Jeremy. Finally.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
being killed by a cloud.
Yeah.
Was this before or after he fights Rat Tail?
No, we're
Before.
It's
This
kind of
is before.
simultaneous.
Okay.
It's almost simultaneous.
Okay.
Yeah. This whole scene is bonkers too because the Plutonium Man doesn't need guns. He's established that he can throw needles and murder people with them.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh yeah, we forgot about the needle deaths.
We'll get to some. Well, he took out only really one thug right now by, I don't know, like taking a mechanical pencil that's hollowed out and putting a needle in and kind of flipping it at someone. You're
well,
like,
the
whack, he's dead.
needle is like dipped in some kind of poison.
Yeah, but
mean,
he's
it's
like,
gotta be.
he's like flip. He's just like flipping at him. People are dead. So that's what I said almost simultaneously because then the ninja runs off and now he's fighting Rat Tail. So basically now Plutonium Guy does hook up with the gang. He's like, we got to get him together. And they're like, oh yeah. Like for whatever reason. Like they're like, we got to do it together. We're all pals.
Sure.
We're all pallies here. And then Rat Tail, the driver, goes and fights John. Epic scene.
This is a good fight. Yeah.
He switches styles.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's talk about it. Like, so the driver comes out and he's got a sword. He's ready to
got-
tank.
He's
Well,
got
that was
one
his
sword.
penis. Yeah.
Yeah, it turns out Wolfgang is a
Wolfgang is a sword, and then it's 2 swords.
So yeah, he does a
Darth
little bit
Maul.
of rainbow fighting in the beginning. Then he's
Rainbow
like, "It's
fighting.
not happening." And then he goes to drunken master fighting.
yeah drunken sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, even John calls it. He's like, oh, drunken style fencing. I see.
Which is
Not good.
No.
It's pretty bad.
you should have stuck with the rainbow.
It just looks
fighting.
like someone's like wobbling around. It
Yeah.
doesn't seem like he's throwing a lot of
And
like
he-
offensive moves.
and he's getting his ass beat the entire time.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Yeah.
It's not going well for Rat Tail.
This wasn't the right style.
He's like rolling around with a sword in his mouth. It's like, come on, buddy.
The sword in the mouth killed me.
Yeah, this is like honest to God where like you were just like button mashing on a video game and like
Yeah.
you just accidentally like armed like completely the wrong weapon or you switch some kind of style of fighting and now you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, you're in the wrong stance.
Yeah, it's
Your
a bit-
sword's in your mouth.
Yeah, if this is like Street Fighter, you're just like go back, backwards, jump back. And he kind of is while getting his ass kicked. Also, again, sword in mouth. What's going on with that?
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
No.
He dies. Spoiler.
He died?
I think so.
Yeah, he takes a leap at John at kind of the end, and John slices him like
Yeah.
across his stomach. We don't see like a lot of blood or anything, but like he's dead. He goes
They,
down.
they don't have the budget for blood.
Yeah, they ran out.
Yeah. This is so now we get I forgot any of the reporters' names, but
It doesn't
this,
matter. It doesn't
well,
matter,
one is named the dude originally is named Jack.
Okay.
The only reason I say
Nimble?
that because someone's like, "Oh, it's Jack," but it's not Jack. Plutonium Man is in a face disguise. Do you guys
Yeah,
remember
he
this?
went full Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Rat Tail's dead on the floor. And now we get the reporter talking to like the videographer. Jack.
Yeah.
We think.
Yeah.
We think it's. She's like, oh, Jack. And you could tell this guy's like really brazen about stuff.
Yeah, he's
like,
not faking it well.
Yeah, he's like, she's like, oh my god, Jack. There's all these people coming. He's like, yeah, what?
Yeah, what? Who are you? I get. Oh, right.
Yeah, like, what? Why are you even here? She's like, oh my god, think you're here. He's like, get out of here.
Yeah, I saw the ninja. I don't care. What? Who's? There's a ninja.
Who that ninja?
Who that ninja? Yeah. Yeah. He wasn't selling it, and then he just ripped his face off. He's like, it's me.
He did.
That other guy.
Like, you know how long it took to put this makeup on, motherfuckers?
5 faces later, here we are.
It was a good disguise, though. It looked just like him.
Yeah.
Did he do that with plutonium?
How do you think they did that in real life? Do you think they used like special effects and made like a mannequin face? Do you think
Probably.
there's, like,
No, I
early-
think that man's dead.
Do you
and
think
he
there's,
is
like-
buried at the bottom of a
They
barn?
actually killed the actor and used his
Yeah.
Do you,
face.
do you think when they did a face off, this is like early Tom Savini stepping in?
Maybe.
Like, nice.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be good.
Tom. Oh, if only there was a penis gun.
There's always one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one under all of your chairs right now.
Yeah.
It's like an Oprah show.
Oh, God.
It's
Penis
bulky,
gun
but
for
I
you.
consider it carry-on.
So, like, we get to keep the gun. It's not like Saw. It's not like pointed at my ass or anything.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Night's young.
Okay. If you ride in on a tricycle later, I'm leaving. So is this what? So after this,
Well, yeah. So, this guy's face starts melting.
Yeah.
We learn also that he could be destroyed with light. It was said that we could destroy this guy with light.
oh, he hates light.
Yeah, and that's kind of what Ninja does. He has a little pack pulls out a little compact. He's like, when I'm not, gussying up, I'm just gonna melt some face.
That was
like
his
a rock
coke
star.
mirror, I think.
Yeah. Also, remember the ninja also fashions a little rope and rides a car. So not in ninja style. He throws a rope onto grappling hooks
yeah.
on top and onto a car and just gets dragged for a few blocks.
Was this before or after he got netted?
After, I think.
Okay. Yeah, he gets like a fishing net.
The
thrown over
netting
him.
was great.
A fishing net or volleyball net? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was a volleyball net. Although when he jumped backwards up the tower wearing the net, that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. The inverse spider
Yeah,
jump.
that will make sense to nobody unless you watch this movie. But
It made sense to everyone.
It was
They're
awesome.
like, I
That's
get
right.
it.
so, Jeremy, the rope that he used to hide behind the car, was that an okay ninja rope?
Yeah, ninjas aren't carrying around big old thick ropes.
So the previous rope, I
Yeah, it's
don't
too
remember.
thick.
It was too okay.
Yeah. Ninjas
A
like
ninja wouldn't have a thick
They like
rope.
a thinner rope, a
Okay.
lighter rope.
Well, you don't just have these. This is a New York ninja. So
He's scavenging.
he's-
ropes.
yeah, he's got
did
a
you
lasso
see
rope.
his tiny little fucking arms and legs?
he's
I mean, he's not carrying around that heavy rope.
well, he was. He had it.
He overloaded his
You know,
pack and he had a penalty
you
to
were
speed.
also
He couldn't
criticizing
do
the way that he was not carrying around
No, that's
swords,
his
and they
David
showed up
Carradine
out
rope.
of-
You know?
it. Okay. I think he carried the swords in his back.
Yeah, but you couldn't
Yeah.
see it.
You
until
couldn't see it.
Colin kept saying, though, he's like, Jeremy was like, where is he getting all these swords? And Colin kept saying, they appear when he needs them. Why couldn't
They
you
do.
accept that? Why could you not accept that in your heart, your ninja
Because
heart?
that's what I want in my own heart.
It's
is
like-
for swords to appear when I need them.
In D&D, it's a bag of holding.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's like any video game where you're just carrying a ridiculous amount of stuff, but you just don't necessarily have to visualize it all the time.
In D&D, it's called a bag of holding.
Well, let's not get into
Let's get into it. Let's talk about that. Got a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
There exists
I love
an
holding
object
bags.
called a bag of holding that is a portal to an interdimensional space that allows you to carry more objects, but you're only physically carrying the bag itself.
right. Just one bag.
Of
Yep.
holding.
Yep.
Why can't... Would it be logical to carry two bags
You
of
can. You
holding?
can get more
You
than
can.
one.
Yeah, why
you
wouldn't
can even
you?
get a bigger one.
Yeah.
There's even
That's a
lore.
big old
And
bag.
where's Lamar? There's even lore because I once asked Lamar. There's even lore. What if you put yourself in one?
Oh God.
Yeah, you can only
Could you
breathe. can
carry
only-
yourself?
Yes, but you can't carry yourself.
Like,
You can
would it
only
just
breathe
be
for
your
a
little hands sticking out of the
No,
bag
you
and
can't,
like
you
floating
can't really
around?
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish there was a
Genie in
'90s bully here right now to make fun of you guys.
That's Genie's bottom. Oh my
You
God.
fucking nerds!
Jeremy's picking up dodgeballs to throw at her face.
Well, you see, technically,
Oh, wow.
The square footage of the bag of holding is dependent on the dragon scales.
I see.
All right,
All
well,
and the fine leather, the elven leather. They're made out of elves. That's why.
I'm glad we went down this path.
Yeah. Well, well
I warned you.
you,
He did, yeah.
he warned you with a wink and a thumbs up. So you know what this movie takes? It takes a real turn because I didn't see it all. The culmination of this movie taking place at the air hangar. Where
Oh.
the baddie's like, we gotta get out of here. Like this ninja's like effing shit up. I gotta get out of here. We gotta find. It's not. So I mean, clearly a lot is lost in no sound, no script, but it seems like what we're being presented is willy-nilly Plutonium Man, and we'll talk about like there was like
Yeah, he's
this bad
freaking out
cop.
right now.
The bad cop you never see again. He like was Interpol. He gives some advice. I don't
He's
remember.
gone. He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone. But now the Plutonium Man, he's like, we've got to get to the air hangar. And with my thought being, he has like an airplane. He has a helicopter.
Yeah. He's
But-
just like trying doors on helicopters.
It's like this guy's like rolling down streets to be like, God, I just hope there's an open car so I could spend the night in one tonight. Like, what is this guy doing?
Hope the keys are in this one. Yeah. Like, and they're all
Well,
inside.
eventually he's just like his three thugs are like, we've kidnapped a pilot.
The pilot seems on board later though.
He's
so-
down.
He is. He's like, well, you'll pay me some of your like narco money. He's like, yeah, you'll be rich. All right,
My gold.
fuck it, let's go.
He's like, he doesn't even have a full tank of gas. He's
No.
he's willing to do anything.
Yeah, he's like, we can't take off. There's only half a tank.
Yeah,
It's
well,
like,
let's talk
dude,
about
just do it.
So first they're trying random helicopters, as we were like kind of joking, but they're like, oh no, we can't get into this one. And he says that, and that's where I'm like, wait, is this not your helicopter? We can't get into this one. Like, how do you think this works? And one, can you fly a helicopter? Then, as they note, they bully and kidnap, essentially, maybe more bully, a pilot, and they get on this like really
Who looks like the fucking dad from Teen Wolf?
Sure. And they get in this like very luxe helicopter. It looks like there's like a mini bar in back.
Oh,
And
it was a nice
if-
setup.
Yeah, those modern times, it's probably like we have streaming services, watch Netflix, here's some heated
Yeah, this
blankets.
is a dope fucking helicopter.
So they fly off, and then John is like, no, bro, and he grappling hooks a little bit on there, and he's just dingling. And I love immediately the pilot's like, I don't know what's going on. We're pulling some weight. If you looked at any angle from under the helicopter, you would see this ninja dangling.
Yeah, and I like that the first instinct of Plutonium Man is to open the door. If you have someone hanging off your helicopter, all you have to do is not open the door.
Yeah, just run into a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just run into a
Yeah.
building.
Right.
Run into the World Trade Center.
Or like you're near
It was
water.
still there at this
just
time.
dip that guy.
Right. Yeah. And also, one of the problems is they're like, we don't have enough fuel. Like these tanks aren't full. They didn't say we don't have like a lot. There's like they're not full.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, we just gotta get like,
Yeah, like, where are you going?
10
dude,
miles from.
yeah, dude, I need like to get 500 feet away from the ninja.
Yeah,
Can
just
you
go
help me?
across the river over there, land. We'll take a cab. All right.
But they don't seem to have a problem with that, and they totally just fly off. And then there's some ninja battling. So John like shimmies up the rope, and then they open the door as they say, and then he just gets in and starts punching them all in the face. The pilot is also flying and with one hand punching.
Yeah,
behind
he's in
him.
on it.
Like
yeah.
he's fucking reprimanding some kids in the back seat
Yeah.
while still
Go to
driving
bed,
the
John.
station.
Go to bed, Johnny.
I will turn this thing around.
I will turn this helicopter upside down.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. You know what? John takes a couple beat downs, but he plants a bomb in the helicopter and then gets off.
Well, they push him out, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like these guys are gonna get away?" Because I had no idea that he had a bomb on
He
him.
thanked him for the ride, friend.
Yeah,
He was hoping to get thrown the fuck out. He's like, I'm stuck on this goddamn hell. Please throw me off.
Yeah. Maybe that was the plan.
Yeah.
like, oh shit, I just activated this bomb. I gotta
Yeah.
get.
He's like, I gotta go. So he falls out and he's kind of like in this tree near this like industrial ladder, and now he's surrounded by all the police. And they're like, get out. Oh, well, I'm sorry. The helicopter explodes. Plutonium Man and everyone is dead. So
Yeah.
problem
Yeah.
solved. New York is saved.
Yeah.
But man, oh man, they wanna beat up Spider-Man. So the cops are, you gotta get down. There's like 20 police officers, and it's amazing because he eventually comes down. They put him in handcuffs. No one takes off his mask, and they even ask
No.
the cop that he's been working with, and they're like, aren't we gonna take off his mask and reveal who he is? He's
Nah.
like, all in good time.
we'll do
I
it
think-
later.
I think you're gonna like this. And I was
So-
like, what?
And then the
Was-
Ninja Boy Scouts come.
So he and Lawrence Fishburne cop were kind of like teamed up.
That's my guess.
Yeah.
And the woman, like the hot cop,
She's safe. She fought earlier. We talked about it. But
Yeah, no,
inconsequential.
but she's there now. But
She's like,
also,
"Oh, Ninja Cop."
Like 5 minutes ago, Ninja Cop saved her life.
that is correct.
Or not Ninja Cop,
Ninja.
New York Ninja. Jesus. But like her and Lawrence Fishburne cop are both playing along like they're arresting this guy.
That's my thought.
That's what okay.
They're in the know.
And that's why they didn't unmask.
Yeah, so I feel his like friend cop, that the one he's been working with the whole time, is a little cheeky, and he's like,
Yeah.
we'll reveal him later, but he knows where they're going, and they kind of get close to the police station, and is what Jeremy notes.
Yeah.
It's the little kid.
The Ninja Boys gang.
Yeah, the Ninja Boys gang. They're like, we love New York Ninja, and they surround him, and all the cops. I love this scene. All the cops are like, oh, hey kids, like, what's up?
Hey, thanks for the merch, guys.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we got you a shirt too. And the one cop's like all smiling.
He's like,
"Oh,
oh,
man,
I
it's-
love it. This is my
it's re-
size."
It's really thoughtful. Like no one's ever thought of me, bro. And then the ninja cop kind of gives like a wink,
he just
wink.
ducks.
He
And
just, like,
ducks and
lowers,
walks off.
like-
He lowers like someone's like, hey, I'm gonna
Like
take
he's
the
behind a couch.
Yeah,
and he's
he
entertaining like a
Austin
5-year-old
Powers
kid.
elevator.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the stairs or the elevator down. Like, boop.
Why take the elevator when
And-
you have a perfectly good canoe?
And within seconds, all the cops are like, "Oh shit, where did this guy go?"
Yeah,
and-
he's gone. He took the elevator.
And I like how the Lawrence
Gonzo.
Fishburne cop's like, well.
Nothing we can do about that.
We did our best. Yeah.
Yeah,
Almost. Next
and,
time, guys.
And then you think the movie's over, and then it's like he will be back in L.A. Ninja.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that before we get into even.
Did
things.
anybody do any research on LA Ninja?
No.
It does not
So-
exist, I'm assuming.
Okay.
Well, there's the whole thing where he's going to have to fall in love, impregnate a lady, have her get murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah. To
Maybe it's her sister.
Just to
Oh,
start.
so we have already seen LA Ninja.
yeah.
Maybe the sequel is actually Beverly Hills Ninja.
It was different as La Ninja,
Okay, he's in France. Yeah.
fighting with baguettes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sacre bleu.
My favorite part about fighting with baguettes is if you get a little hungry during the fight.
Yeah.
You're
Just
good.
Pop a bite
Yeah.
off, yeah.
did you notice, much like last time in or last week in Big Trouble in Little China, not as extreme, but someone brought out the little hand claws.
Oh,
yeah. No.
Jeremy's favorite weapon, little hand
The
claws.
back scratchers.
Yeah.
Back scratch.
Back scratcher.
Yeah, LA Ninja would have been amazing, but Colin is, I think, noting the reality of
Dude,
too complex.
it's in the 80s. You can't just hire actors, knock them up, and then murder them.
Yeah.
I can, based on what I've seen from this movie we just watched, within 2 days of us panhandling on the intersections of Cherry Creek, we could fund LA Ninja.
Okay. Is that the RTS next project?
Yeah,
LA Ninja?
LA Ninja.
panhandling
La Ninja.
on the streets of Colorado.
Well, I mean, that's how I'm going to get home, but yeah.
Well,
Can we film all of this in Cherry Creek Mall?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think it's a movie funding project. For me, it's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
well, before we get into our final views and kind of, again, how this movie was constructed and all things not LA Ninja, New York Ninja. Sorry, I got LA Ninja on the brain.
It's what we want, really.
It is good. LA Ninja. Yeah. So before we get into all that, as always, feel free to reach out to us at rabbittroopsuckspodcast@gmail.com. Again, rabbittroopsuckspodcast@gmail.com. If you have any kind of inquiries, insight, are you working for companies? Are you dubbing films? Are you La Ninja?
Are you a company?
Are you company? Are you Italian? Write us. Let's get to know one another. And if it's really bizarre, we forward you to Jeremy, and he gets it
right.
real spicy. Muy caliente.
that's right.
Ay, ay, ay.
Wow. We are on every platform. There are podcasts. So if you're listening to us in one area, feel free to jump to another. We are on social media, Facebook and Instagram. And you could go to our website proper, rabbittroopsucks.com. At this point in time, we should have some new t-shirts that you could check out. So we have links to merchandise, some pictures, some of our episodes. But yeah, check out those cool new t-shirts.
Right.
Yeah. Jeremy, you're in D-Town. You're in the D. You're in deep.
Ooh.
Wow.
New York Ninja. What are you thinking about this?
Listen, you guys.
How
know
was your
me.
experience watching this? We're watching it in a screening room, like a couple young gents
Yeah.
watching a snuff film.
Exactly. I mean, and you guys know me. I'm always fucking sentimental towards a movie where people wear sports protection equipment on the outside.
Yeah,
of
you've
their
said that before.
So yeah, I love this movie. This is not a good movie at all. But I love this movie because it is it is literally one of those movies that's so bad it's great. So I had fun with it. It was bonkers. I love the environment I watched it in. But this is definitely something you should check out with some friends if you want something you've never seen before and you can have fun with it for the night, drinking booze, doing whatever. This is a great movie for that.
We're saying noise.
Yeah, noise. Anyway, but no, this is not a good movie. This is not a good movie.
I'm angry.
Yeah. I'm not angry. I'm just wishing that son of a bitch wore a black ninja outfit,
It's fair.
Broad daylight.
Yeah, I don't think ninjas have the budget to get those fucking things dry cleaned every day.
Your concept of ninja uniforms is too binary. Ninja uniforms are a spectrum.
No, they're not. They're not, Colin.
Wow. There's a lot of weird stuff going on here.
Yeah.
Colin, what did you think of this film?
I kind of the same as Jeremy. There is an unsung hero of this movie, and that is the music in the background.
I think it's fucking what's the company called?
Vinegar Syndrome?
Yeah, they're the unsung hero of this movie.
Yeah, sure. Okay. The music in this whole movie was way better.
I told you I own the soundtrack. Now you know.
Yeah.
That's odd too.
It's good. Like it's
like a
legit.
cool
good.
ambient
Shut
score.
the
Yeah.
fuck up.
What?
So angry.
Shut the fuck door.
I'm a little verklempt that I'm getting pushback
Oh.
on this. I thought everyone would be.
I'm verklempt. Oh my god.
Discuss. No, I agree. I thought the music was
Yeah, the
good.
music's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Jeremy said, this is a crazy movie. Like, not good. But if you were into those these kind of really obscure, cult classics, then this is absolutely something that you should see.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything else to say. What about you, Mike?
Yeah, like I said at the beginning, I think kind of the lore behind this, what Vinegar Syndrome did, makes this movie interesting to watch. We'll never know, but presumably, if this movie was just released as planned with its original score and vocal tracks, this would probably be like kind of like a mid MST 3K3 Mystery Science Theater sort of movie. Probably pretty bad, maybe a little fun, because it was pretty wacky regardless of the vocals. But like all the overdubbing, the music, that kind of pushed it over, and just what they did with it makes it interesting for me. So, did I enjoy it? Yes, I had a lot of fun watching it. It's not a good movie, but it's definitely the kind of movie that I kind of gravitate towards. Would I have liked it if it was in its original intended format? Probably a little bit, but not as much. But yeah, like the current format with the overdubs, with like a lot of liberties taken as to what the plot actually was, that made it really fun and interesting for me. So if you like movies, especially if you like kind of cheesy action movies, I think you should watch this movie. I think there's a lot of fun to be had. And again, like, huge shout out to Vinegar Syndrome. I think this was a really interesting idea. I think they did a great job. And I think they brought a movie that we wouldn't have otherwise gotten to see kind of back to life. And I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree with Mike more on all this. I mean, that's really just my view on this entire film. This movie is a big what if. I think, as I said before, a lot of the fun watching this movie is kind of speculating, like, is this what they were saying? Is this part of the storyline? Is this actually the direction that this movie and the writers wanted this to go in? Who the hell knows? But yeah, a huge shout out to Vinegar Syndrome. I mean, you brought this movie alive. You got some notable people doing the dub overs or the dubbing of this. The speculations must have been just crazy. Even as I said, there must have been scenes like, when that woman's like, it says New York Ninja on the shuriken. Seeing that just without audio, you must have rewound that like 5 times.
Like,
I mean, like,
really?
Like, holy shit, like, what's going on here? Like, this guy's like killing people, and now he's like autographing shurikens like as a calling card. Like, it takes a real bizarre leap in all of this. Guys, I love this movie. I thought the fighting scenes were cheesy. I thought the gangs with jock straps and tanning glasses were insane. The guy who is radioactive and melting his junk and getting off while doing this is just an insane storyline in all of this. So I like the weird supernatural. I like that there's a ninja involved. I like that there's in a city. It's set to a backdrop of, as Colin noted, a cool like ambient music. I just had a lot of fun with this movie. I would totally watch this movie again. Would I watch it all the time? No. Would this movie be better? Our Rami recommendation in a group? Yes.
Yeah.
You definitely want to watch this movie with more people.
Oh, yeah. That was so fun.
I feel if Jeremy saw this just alone, you would have had a different view on this. You would have been like probably not as fun.
It would have taken me 30 minutes to get through that big titty scene.
Because you would have kept rewinding.
Yeah, I was
it.
going to be like, are you just
Like, are those titties or like two hogs going after a feed bag?
Whoa. Wow.
No, but it's super fun, yeah.
As I said before, so we watched this in a movie room in the apartments / hotel Central near Union Station downtown. Shout out to them too.
Yeah.
They were super accommodating. So we basically had like a Rabbit Troop Sucks field trip, and we went into this room with this giant TV and a couch that could sit 10 people, and tables and a mini fridge.
A
and
really
it was-
dope sound system.
yeah, the sound system was also. Everyone was super cool. So thanks to Central, thanks to Vinegar Syndrome, who also talked to my wife, who basically helped pick this movie amongst others that we'll be doing. So that's definitely a store I want to check out. So if you're in Colorado, check out Vinegar Syndrome or check them out online. Yeah, I mean, we'll get into our next movie in a second, but any kind of final views? I know there's just like a lot going on with how we saw this movie, how this movie was constructed. Anyone have any kind of final views on that?
No,
Gosh, we could probably go into the fight scenes a little bit more. They were
the fight scenes
Let's
were.
talk about the end credits of this movie and the music video that that was made for the end credits.
Okay, tell us
That was
about it,
one.
Jeremy.
I don't know. I was busy doing things.
Okay, good. Yeah, the end credits were like kind of a weird music video. You'll have to find out for yourself. Just watch the
Yeah,
movie.
just go get the
Yeah.
fucking movie.
but don't stop when the credits roll. Keep going.
I'm kind
stop
of curious.
till you get enough.
Colin, what did you want to say about the fight scenes in this movie?
just, they were choreographed. It looked like they were choreographed by like the same day that they were recording. Like they didn't really have
No.
a
Yeah.
plan
Well,
for that.
I think that what's his name, John Woo or whatever his name is.
John Woo, that's
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think he knew like some martial, or he was just very flexible. But nobody else in this movie knew martial arts, and you could tell like they were very methodical about their movements, like very slow.
Yeah.
It is not like a John Wick speed
No.
martial arts.
This is a classic case of like,
Yeah.
okay, only one guy at a time.
Yeah.
And slowly. When Lady Cop is fighting that guy,
Yeah, it's like
that was the worst.
It was like literally, it was like kick the person away from you, and she kicked forward with like it wouldn't hurt. Like it was so weak and sad to even see someone try to attempt that kick because.
Like if you and your girlfriend are like attempting to like fight each other playfully, like it was like that.
Yeah, the guy was like,
I don't do play.
but that guy went down. That guy was like, she was kicking ass with those moves.
Yeah.
Did not look good. But yeah, I thought his like acrobatics were pretty cool.
Yeah, it was clear that he like. I mean, I say this as someone who doesn't know any martial art.
He has some ninja chops.
It seems like he knew martial arts,
Yeah.
but he didn't really have the time or the interest to show anyone else. So he was just doing his thing. He's like, okay, I'm going to kick you. Now you come here.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
I don't
no
like the
choreography.
food you gave me earlier. You're next, friend.
Yeah.
You stagehand. Get over here.
Is that a stage?
That could have been a
It
stagehand.
must have been, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know what? Next week, we got a movie that's going to blow your socks off. We are returning to 1986. We're going to do another 40th anniversary. We're going to see Sly Stallone himself. We're doing Cobra.
Cobretti?
Cobretti. Yeah.
Cobretti.
We're going to watch it in Italian.
We're going to watch Cobretti, and we're going to be playing Cluedo, and it's going to be... Colin, I know we asked, have you not seen Cobra?
I must have seen
You've
chunks
gotta
of this,
seen
yeah.
Cobra, God.
But I don't really remember it, so it'll be like watching.
You get a
it for the first
pass with Big Trouble in Little China
And New York
Home
Ninja.
Alone 2.
time. Yeah, okay.
Whoa,
You
what?
will not get a pass for not seeing Cobra. So fake it.
Honestly, I don't think I saw all of Cobra until like 5 years ago.
You know what? You can eat shit.
I've seen parts of it. I mean, up until that point in time. Yeah, everyone should do a little research on Cobra. This movie's kind of bananagrams. It was also almost rated X. I found out that's not just for sexual situations; it's for ultra violence. And so this movie.
Well, Sylvester Stallone has been in movies that are rated X.
Well, X marks the spot.
Yeah.
For Stallone.
For that Italian hole.
Cobretti.
Cobretti!
It is I, Thomas Cobretti. They call
Do you
me-
know Rasputin Lancaster, sir?
Someone better call City Hunter. Well, as always, before we get there, sad we couldn't have Lamar today and Brent, but we'll see you guys soon. Hey, as always, Rabbit Troop sucks.
Yeah.
I don't have anything for
I don't
us.
have anything, yeah, I-
Jeremy, say Cobretti again.
Ganja.
Okay.
Cobretti.
There you go.
That's weird.
That's a new topping for my pizza.
Cobra,
No, Cobretti.
Italian Cobra.
Is that what happens when you get
Yeah.
Italian
Have you
nut
ever
terrors?
fucking got Italian Cobra on your pizza? Let me tell you, it's life changing.
Oh, I put Italian Cobra on everything.
Right on the forehead.
Right near the beach.